Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Suburban Saturn. This is your host, Ed, your eccentric friend till the end. And today's episode, we're keeping things a little short. So as you can see, we have a bit of a new getup. I'm new to YouTube, but I do learn relatively quickly. And although I still suck at being able to kind of riff on the camera on the spot, it's really nice to be able to have at least a camera that looks a little better and some equipment that isn't just my webcam. So yeah, uh, hopefully moving forward, this setup works a lot better for you guys. And as I learn through this journey, I am able to provide higher quality content, among other things. Well, that being said, today's episode is going to be super brief. It's a simple housekeeping episode where I'm basically just touching base. And there are a few things. I've been releasing a series of Handpan shorts and experimenting with them a lot. And they've been doing pretty well, although I am experimenting still and just throwing a bunch of stuff to see what sticks. I am going to continue to serve my main content of technology and tech pieces and cultural pieces and how tech impacts culture. On top of that, I am going to release full length. By full length, we're talking about 3-4 minutes of me playing handpan songs across Long Beach, across California, both in short series form and also as standalone videos that you can hopefully use for meditation or yoga or just to have in the background while you're eating or taking a shit. It doesn't matter. Point is, listen to some of the handpan stuff. It's good. It's good for your ears, good for the soul, and I enjoy playing it for you all. On top of that, I am still moving forward with the changes of Aurelius. I just haven't had time to get to it because I've been busy at work. I work for a telecom company where we provide subsidized devices and network services to a bunch of people out there throughout the underserved parts of the United States. So I've been super busy at work, which is why I haven't had time to make longer content, and I want to make higher quality content moving forward. But I do work for a telecom company, and we have a bunch of compliance changes coming down the pike. And that's been taking up most of my time. One of the lesser known parts of working in data and data infrastructure is that compliance can change your workflows overnight. So even if you designed a pretty cool system, hopefully you designed it in a way that's robust enough to be altered and not break the main grain of your models downstream. Because overnight, there could be a new law that passes in a new region. And if you serve that region, you have to stay compliant and you have to shift your workflows or update your workflows, update new pipes, create new, orchestrations that that allow you to accommodate whatever changes are coming down the pike. So my company has been experiencing that a lot. I won't get into the details of that, but in future videos, I do plan on talking more thoroughly about data infrastructure, how that is made easy by the cloud, and how to create robust data systems so that you can quickly respond to compliance changes. But that being said, it's been taking up a shit ton of my time, so I haven't had time to do some of the more fun stuff like the AI things and talking about Aurelius and talking about the features I've been building out in Aurelius. But all that's still coming down the pike. No worries. The semantic hashing feature is still in full blown development. And the last update is that the last update I wanted to give everyone is that I am taking a course in front end deving with AI assisted bots, I suppose. And I don't have much of a, I don't have much experience in the professional setting developing for the front end. So I've never pushed code into production for some front end like React or something else besides my own project, Aurelius. That's about the extent of my real world experience that I have launching front end code into production. And so my specialty really is in data products and data pipelines in the classic ETL, ELT, relational databases, modern tools for orchestration of data products for enterprises, and as well as modeling, breaking down data and cleaning it up and transforming it for machine learning or advanced analytics, like linear regression, logistical regression, which is more of a classification algorithm. All that stuff is in the domain that I specialize in, and we do use heavy SQL, heavy Python. We lean on a ton of Python libraries and frameworks, and like Airflow, we use scikit-learn, we use a bunch of stuff. Anyways, and then we still use the traditional text, the traditional like BI stack, which is Excel. But I've never really had much experience getting my hands dirty on production with a front end tool. And so I enrolled in a course taught by some fella who is actually really renowned, and I'll give more details in a future video on that. But yeah, hopefully this course can prepare me to be able to quickly develop front ends to test many of the products that I plan on conceptualizing, bringing to life, projects that I have envisioned. And I'm super excited for that because leveraging data, moving data back and forth, using data to provide insights is what I'm really good at. And if I can provide a front end on top of this, I can create some cool products for people and some really cool applications that can hopefully serve the community and not just make me money. Yeah, I'm super excited about that. So more details to come. The main purpose behind wanting to take this particular course is that in the near future, and we're talking about maybe the next 12 to 18 months, the entrepreneurial landscape will change and we're going to see microservices and micro products appear in many different places. And many of these will be solopreneurs who are AI powered individuals. And many of them will have a market competitive edge if they're able to bring different product fits to market to test. So the name of the game has changed from being first to launch a product to now being first to be able to test multiple product fits, you know? So if you have an application that's in like a reflection app like Aurelius, it no longer is about, hey, let's create a journaling app that we sell at the App Store. It's like, how do we create many versions of this that appeal to many different cohorts, and which is the most likely to be successful and a better market fit? Would it be a menstrual tracking version of Aurelius like Project Carmen, or will it be a version that's a little bit more neutral and et cetera, et cetera? But besides getting into the details of that, yeah, the name of the game in the future is not what kind of cool products can you build, but how quickly you can bring them to market and test with different cohorts. So all that being said, super, super excited about the future, about the next 6 to 8 months. I'm still holding myself super accountable to delivering at the very least the semantic hashing layer of Aurelius by March. And then continue to put out Handpan videos just for the heck of it because they're super fun. And then continue to keep you guys in the loop with technology as well as a little bit of the world as I see it. And in future episodes, I do plan on providing you all a nice deep dive into the blockchain, the DeFi world, why it's appealing to the TradFi, the traditional financial institutions, how they're being made irrelevant by this, and basically future economic models, the importance of NFTs in the AI era, and predictions, I guess, you know, as to where the world might be headed towards when it comes to implementation of these new systems, going from the old guardrails into the new one, and what that means for all of us, including how that impacts our jobs, how that impacts our economy, and all these other things. Anyways, spoiler alert, right? And that being said, thank you all for sticking with me so far. I hope you guys like the new setup, and it's really nice to see you all again. I'm signing off for today, but until next time, sending you much love and hoping you're kicking ass wherever you are. So stay amazing. Thank you.